Hello, hope you've had a good week. It's been an interesting week in the weather department, to say the least. We had a solid work week of weather. However, Thursday was a little meh in that department because we had a cold front with rain that really limited our temperatures, and we were well on our way to potentially breaking some records here. Let me just show you the Almanac and take you full. 77, 46 the high and low respectively on Thursday. 60, 38 the averages, so well above average and came within a degree of tying a record high that stood for almost 3 decades. We are almost 7 inches in the hole for the year in terms of precipitation. It has been abysmal. October wasn't fruitful. We should be at about an inch flat for the month so far. As of the time of this recording, we are at 1/100th. Not even a tenth. 1/100th. It has just been abysmal in terms of our rainfall, and unfortunately that continues. Our drought monitor has picked up almost the entire real estate in terms of land area in Maryland. We need rain. Moderate droughts growing across Frederick County into Carroll, Montgomery, and eastern Washington counties. And I'm afraid severe drought may come back into the picture as well. So we do very much need rain. And we'll talk more about the numbers for a second, because the lack of substantial rainfall the last month plus has been quite notable, to say the least. 40s and 50s to start off the day. Frederick, the one outlier at 39. However, we rebounded pretty nicely. Forgive the typo there for Andrews Air Force Base in the second graphic there. But a pretty nice day, 60s and 70s across a good chunk of the state on Thursday. Heading into the weekend, we do have a cooler but rain-free weekend on tap, which is, I know, some welcome news, although the drought concerns are heightening. We warm up for the work week, and we really don't have any substantial rain chances until probably Friday, or maybe even next weekend for that matter. Speaking of the rain, let's talk by the numbers, because, oh my goodness, it has been quite some time since we've seen at least substantial rain. The last time where we had a daily total of half an inch or more of rainfall, I believe that was October 14th. One day since the start of last month. That's it. And I believe that was 73 hundredths of an inch. To find the last day where we've had an inch or more, you had to go back to late September. We have been severely lacking in terms of rain, and oh boy, it doesn't look all that promising. Let's first talk about the surface map. We had the cold front pass through, and the cooler air will come behind this. We do have a southern low that may influence Friday's weather when you're seeing this recording, so keep that in mind. Rain will likely be around for some areas, especially, let's say, south of I-70, but still, statewide, you want to keep an eye out for that on Friday when you're seeing this recording. It should be out of here by the weekend. Don't have to worry about it too much. You can see that disturbance pass by here on the Euro, and then there's basically nothing until, you can see here, like really late in the week at the earliest, talking about next weekend, not this upcoming weekend. GFS, I'll show you that. It shows about the same. So, yeah, although we do need a rain, we're not going to have much in terms of chances. And you can see they're forming for late next week, the potential there. Let's talk about Ravens football.
The Hayes in the barn!
If you're heading out to see the Browns and the Ravens part 2 at the bank, probably bring a hoodie. It'll be a little bit chilly, but still, go out, enjoy it, be safe. Hopefully, we can keep this winning streak going as we head into a tough stretch of the year. The second half is just brutal on the schedule that I looked at in a glance. So hopefully we can survive that, get to the postseason, hopefully win the division. Mitchell meter for the weekend, I'm giving it a 7. Yes, we're on the cooler side. However, with that said, we're rain-free, and I'm going to keep it about the same for the next 7 as well. Speaking of the next 7, after we get past this stretch here, and you'll see it after this goes to the weekend forecast and whatnot, we really don't have any rain. We really don't. Like, look at this. That's it. Until probably late next week at the earliest, or next weekend, we really don't have any rain chances statewide. So, yes, I know we do need the rain, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be around anytime soon for the most part. Could get really chilly out in our Western Maryland communities, by the way. So bundle up Saturday, Sunday, Monday mornings, Tuesday, Wednesday mornings even. Most of the first half of the work week. through that point, we're just going to be fairly cold in terms of our morning low temperature. So, yeah, you might want to keep that in mind. Eastern Shore, we're not looking all that terrible. Yes, it will be chilly for our standards over there, but still not terrible. And then the warm up towards the second half of the work week will be worth the while before we may have to deal with a more substantial chance for rain heading into the weekend, next weekend. Wednesday weather discussions, 3:30 every Wednesday on the personal weather channel, Meso Mitchell WX. I'm Jay Mitchell from 4-0 WX, wishing you a very great weekend and go Ravens. This is Jay Mitchell wishing you a happy Veterans Day from 4-0 WX.